What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. And today it's just you and me. How's it going? Let's bring Recruit. And let us bring... who the heck else? Genie. Because people were asking me on my stream for a Genie run, so... I might as well oblige. And also, I have no issue playing Genie. I love this character. I think he's a lot of fun. I also think he's very new player friendly as well. I talked about this in the advice video a little bit, but Genie is a character that has a ton of iframes. So like you press his skill and then he goes into an attack, and when he's doing the attack, that right there, he cannot take damage. And that's very useful for if you're like afraid of a certain attack coming up from a boss or something, or you're in a room and you're getting ganked by a bunch of enemies at once. All you do is press the skill, and he will go into the attack, and then he won't be able to take damage. However, I also pointed out that, like, there's another character who now exists in the game who does that. His name is Ascetic, and he is, like, basically what Genie could be if Genie was capable of outputting a bunch of damage. Genie isn't weak. He can do damage. It's just, like, he doesn't have as high natural damage as Ascetic, and also Ascetic plays into a lot of archetypes a lot better than Genie does. So I don't know. I feel like they kind of cucked our boy, but it's not a big deal because Genie's still really good, and you know, there's nothing wrong with playing Genie at all. One thing I will say about Genie is this man needs a makeover big time. Like, I know this will never happen, but it's something I low-key wish they would do. Like a sprite update where they go back to some of their older sprite work and update it. I think especially basic rarity Genie is just so outdated looking. Like, the devs have gotten so much better at making sprites nowadays than they were back then. And old Genie and like the like further evolutions of Alchemist are like some of the biggest examples of like. Also, just break the shrine, Haxa, for the love of God. Break the dang shrine. Like, I was struggling to kill that guy because I was like stubbornly trying to kill him through the shrine buff that they have. Being a fool. Also, I think we're potentially high rolling our doors with a pretty high likelihood. You can usually find out. Usually, you can find out if you're high or low rolling your doors before you get to the first shop, depending on how many doors you go in to get to the first shop, and I think this will be the fourth. So yeah, like and as I always like to say, high rolling and low rolling your door count is like the kind of knowledge that a lot of new players don't even think about, but it's like the most profoundly impactful thing that can happen to a run is if you low roll your doors. You will have like way less resources across the entire course of your run. It sucks. You don't want to do it. Also, I never free the remaining one in Act 1, Part 1 unless he's in a skull room for dupe potential. If he's not in a skull room, just leave him in his cage because you're not going to get anything but a common from him, and it's just not worth it. So, but yeah, door count is very important. Something I always try to emphasize to people. Not that you can do anything about it. If you low roll, well, no, that's not true. You can do stuff about it. If you low roll your door, you want to try and get gold percent gain way more than you normally would. Because it's just like you gotta make up for those lost gold resources as much as you possibly can. There's not really anything you can do about bone shard count. Like if you low roll your or low roll your doors, your bone shard count is just gonna be lower across the run. Nothing you can really do about it. It sucks, but you can do something about the money. So don't despair, at least too much. You know, it still sucks to low roll your doors, but you can do something about that at least. Also, can you stop? Oh, I bought the food that makes her not stagger. Okay, I see, yeah. I never pay attention to foods because, like, I just see them as heals. Like, they all have varying effects to them. The only food I pray that I don't see is Animet has 100 years. But this food can sometimes screw you over in adventurer fights. Pretty hard, actually. So that's another one you should probably be aware of. I'm kind of tempted to take the symbol of toughness, which is something I never really play around with. But one of my moderators recently had a really cool fortress run, and I kinda, you know what? I'll just take it. Let's hedge our bets a little bit, because I'm not the biggest fortress enjoyer. I think it's a fairly unreliable inscription to build around. In fact, there's not even that many build arounds for it. The only character who, hang on, there's a fucking fly in my room and it keeps flying in front of my face. The only character who can actually really interact with shield in a meaningful way is the shield skull. Now, you might be thinking Dark Paladin can, but Dark Paladin only interacts with a very specific shield that he generates. You can't actually build around shield and Dark Paladin in any way. So, I don't know. I kind of wish there were more items in Skul that like gave you damage based on like shield, you know? There's just not a lot of ways to do it. But if you have the symbol of toughness, especially if you duplicate it, you can actually do some pretty cool stuff with your shield. Not that I'm expecting that to happen here, because it's like very unlikely that this happens. Also, Reaper time. Don't mind if I do. Alright, well that changes pretty much everything. The run is very different now moving forward. That is not good. Okay, I probably shouldn't be doing this. A bit foolish of me, I won't lie, but what can I say? I'm a fool. Let's try and take this guy. Oh, no, that was the nearly dead one. Well, that... Wait, what? They both were... Okay, you know what? I fucked that up royally. Just the whole thing. Nice, man. Real nice. Haven't gotten a single soul yet. Okay, now I'm getting some souls. You know what? This isn't even a good farming room anyway. Fuck it. Let's just kill. Maybe I can get a decent opportunity here for some farming. Wanna proc that. Oh my god. The things I do for like 3 damage percent. It's nothing, but it adds up. Thank you. 4 damage percent. Alright, so rough patch, but you know, it's not a big deal. We'll be okay. Now I roll to the legendary probably. Not out as Reaper because he's too tall and he can accidentally pick this up. This is a good legendary, I guess. It's not the first thing I'd choose on a Reaper run, but hey, it's magic damage. What more can you ask for? Well, like a Nether Mana Suppressor, that's one thing, but... Okay, I guess I'm not farming that guy. Oh my god, I'm being griefed by the food. Don't know if that's ever happened to me before. This is the best farming spot anyway. Okay. How does this food even work? Like, I don't know how it, like, maybe I should just read. That's like a Haxa just read moment, but like, does it, I'm not gonna take the artifact element, it'll grief me. Do I just have to be standing near an enemy and they get poisoned? Like, that's so weird. It's actively griefing me. At least it didn't get me taking any of my souls there. Just kill this fool. I don't even want to deal with his ass. You're just one guy. Get out of here. We'll prepare to farm up here. The grief continues, man. Get this food off me. It's ruining me. We're going to have it for the remaining of the upcoming rooms. I think it's one more room and then we're at Yiggy. So, yeah, this is just griefing, dude. Like, just straight up. You hate to see it. It's not fair. Wonder why this is back here. What's the point? Is this... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll farm it. Oh, he's plate armor, and he's a Dark Elite. God Christ. Alright, we can probably get a farm here. But then there's a bunch of enemies down there. I'm like Omega Giga farming. For the record, my advice to people playing Reaper, I know it's hard because even I'm doing it right now. Farming souls, yeah, it's cool. And it's nice to get massive damage percent on Reaper. But if you farm souls at the wrong time, you will just kill your Reaper run. So, like, always keep that in mind. Like, getting Omega Giga damage percent on Reaper is just flashy. It's like style points. It's not necessary. Basically, and I think that's... unless I'm really especially bad today, I will do my best to hold through to this principle, but you never know. I might got that dog in me for farming. But the way I see it, get to 150 as quickly as possible, and then the rest of those souls you get is just gravy. Like, 150 is the goal. Everything after that, you know, if you see like a giant group of enemies, farm them. Otherwise, just like try and do Reaper things. So, because like the thing is, especially in DM10, like if you try and farm at the wrong spot, you will just die. Because the you know, it's an unforgiving fucking game mode, Dark Mirror. Now, for the record, I would actually like to have the I would actually enjoy to have the poison helping me. So like, just pretty much the perfect storm of like a food item just actively making my run harder. Also, we have like no good basic attackers right now, at least. So like this Storm Clouds is just not doing too much for me. It's pretty funny. I think my best bet right now is to do stuff like this. We're actually in a little danger of dying against this Yggdrasil. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Gotta be careful. Oh, wow. Thank God I had iframes there. God damn, dude. We are so weak right now. Oh, I didn't swap in time. We're in trouble. Oh, that sucks. Minus reassembly at the Yggdrasil. Not good, but also not terrible. I always like to emphasize that reassembly is a tool to be lost. Like, if you lose it, the run's not over. If you're new, maybe that's not the case. You know, because, like, you're still learning and you need your reassembly to win. But for someone like me, reassembly is just, like, peace of mind. So losing it is, like, completely fine. Well, it's not completely fine, but it's, like, we'll be okay. Hopefully. We'll take this gold percent gain. We'll drop the symbol of toughness because that is not happening now. And be on our way. We'll take a last resistance here. No good curses, so that makes it even easier to just take old reliable. Excuse me. And I'm not committing to this recruit because he's definitely not coming along for this run. Absolutely not. This is not a recruit run. I don't know if I have to tell you, but recruit is not the most ideal partner for a Reaper. You can do better. Also, let's not farm that. Let's farm this. Might also be a good idea, unironically. Well, I was gonna say maybe ditch the Fulgent Dawn potential. Because Fulgent Dawn's another one of those items that will just grief me for getting souls. But also, I gotta remember my own advice. You know, go to 150, and then, you know, if you see farming opportunities after that, sure. But don't, like, force it. You don't have to. The Reaper does enough on his own. Down here's a good farming spot. Down there, kind of. Here's a lot better, though. This could be a Dark Elite. We gotta dodge plates for a moment here. I wish they would just gather up real nice and simple like. They're being a bit of a pain, but also she's spawning more, so that's good. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 69 souls. Nice. Also, our, what's it called? Guillotine? It's getting good now, so that's nice. It's a really bad skill when you first grab it. Nice try, by the way, sir. Nice attempt on my life. It didn't work. Now you're dead. Oh, you're not dead at all. Now you're dead. Little delayed death there, but hey. No biggie. Now this guy can also spawn in some farmable fellows, but he does it a lot slower than the other lady. Didn't work. No big deal. We're slowly but surely climbing the ranks. Okay, here's a farming spot. Even though there's a Gatling gunner here, it's a safe Gatling gunner. Words never spoken before, but still, he's the safe. He's fairly safe. Got some decent farms there. I think this also is a pretty good farming spot. It's all right. Oh, it's getting better. Oh yeah, that's good. That's the good stuff. Oh, okay, the gnat came flying by. I was about to get his ass. He's gonna regret it. We are absolutely not taking this. If we had the lunar ring, I would, but we don't, so no thanks. We'll break it though. But we want the magic damage, not the physical. Which means, is there anything? We can get rid of all this courage stuff actually. This is good. This gives me, treasure 4, which is nice. Pass on this. And I am going to gotcha. Okay. Definitely not worth re-rolling there. Too much money. Farming has gotten a lot easier, at least, because now we don't have, like, some of those griefer items. I'm not gonna bother with these guys. They're too annoying. Also, there's not a lot of enemies that spawn here. It's not worth it. Now, I am in mortal peril. Okay, no, we're fine. That was scary, though. Talk about unsafe Gatling gunners. I think there's, when they have them facing in opposite directions, that is the devs actually just putting a middle finger up at the players and saying, yeah, we know you don't like this. We don't care. Fuck y'all. Deal with it. Get good. Nice try. We're almost done, by the way, with obligated farming. Because we are at 120. Getting early Reaper is so sick. Just because I passed my personal threshold doesn't mean I'm going to stop farming like all the time, like I'm never going to not farm. But oh, this is so perfect. But it does mean we don't have to take every opportunity. We're nearly there from one, and there's another wave after this one. Come here, fellows. What are you doing, dude? Oh, now he's here to ruin everything. We're already at 150. I am absolutely gonna farm the rest of this though. Oh, this is what I mean. Oh, okay, this is what I mean. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Can't believe I did this. Holy fuck. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I did it to myself. Like, I was trying to swap there, and it just wasn't up yet. Oh, I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. Just kill the rest of these fools. Now I'm going to be in danger during the adventurer fight. Hopefully, we're strong enough to overcome it, but 9 HP is rough. We do have last resistance, so it's not the end of the world if we lose it. But it does make Liana a lot scarier. I have put myself at a disadvantage. That was unnecessary. Okay, now we're actually in pretty big danger. Yeah, I break my own rules and then, you know, this happens. And it's like, it's my own doing. It's my own fault. But also let it serve as a teachable moment for y'all to heed my words and don't focus too much on farming. It's not necessary. Especially once you get past 150. That is the goal. But it's looking like I can still get out of here. Though we still have to get through this guy, and he is quite a pain. So it's like we're home free. All right, beautiful. Well, not beautiful. Pretty rough, but we're through it. Like I said, let that serve as a lesson. To not be a fool. Be a little smart, you know. Take the farming opportunity. Though it is sad to pass up that farming opportunity, I won't lie. I'm still sad about it. But also, we need a good partner skull. That's another thing this run needs. But we are hopefully through the pain, and don't have to worry too much anymore. Oh, okay, I'm a fucking idiot. God damn it! I thought I was out as a Reaper or a recruit for some reason. Okay. We do have revenge. That's very nice for me. Revenge is going to be pretty helpful here. Also, if we can make it to the shop, which we should be able to. Disaster could strike at any moment, though. You never know. But we have a lot of money to make this next shop hopefully good. A lot of money on a run where I'm already, I at least think, high rolling my doors. Yeah, you love to see it. All right. Who are you over there? You are not someone I want to see right now. I'm pretty happy with my my Grim Reaper abilities. Like, you can't do too much better. There is like the perfect combo with like the Nether Gate or whatever it's called, and also this one. But I don't know. I'm also a big guillotine enjoyer. I feel like a lot of people kind of feel like I see sentiment expressed sometimes where people think it's like the worst one of all of his skills, and I don't agree. I think it's pretty damn good. I think the worst one's the one where he like slowly floats ahead, but that's good for iframe generation. So if you're like new and you want iframes and you're playing Reaper, that's like a really good one. Either way, Reaper's pretty much every Reaper ability is good in some way. What are we looking for? Like, I don't think I want this. I don't even, what does Reaper do? I guess he's just raw damage. This can go, and then we'll get rid of Fulgent Dawn if the time comes. Something like this could be good to kind of safen up. Like, it just gives me, like, offensiveness to a defensive action, which is dashing, which is not bad. But at the same time, am I really going to give up Fulgent Dawn for something like that? Because now Fulgent Dawn doesn't matter. Like, if it steals souls from me, whatever. We already finished. So, I don't really have to care. Also, Alchemist Grief. Good job, Alchemist. Tuba guy, can you leave? Okay, that's not good. We don't want to take too much damage before we get... Like, Leona Sisters are going to be very serious time. It's going to be a very scary moment in the run. So I want to have as much HP as possible for that. And we probably have a lot of doors left to go before we're at the Leona door. So we got to be careful. A good inscription to focus on a run like this could be Duel or Execute. Just raw damage across the board. anything that scales my damage is going to be pretty nice here. I don't know if Alchemist is my go-to. I'm probably going to hold off on committing to him. But it's not a bad option. It's just like I've done a lot of Alchemist runs lately. So I'd rather get someone I haven't done a lot of. But beggars can't be choosers. If it's Alchemist, it's Alchemist. And Alchemist is a very powerful Skull, so. And also, Alchemist is one of those characters you can do like the cheese, where whatever character you're out with is the active damage percent. So like if I'm out as Reaper, my damage is 1201. If I'm out as Alchemist, it's 819, which is still, oh, that's not actually real. But either way, it doesn't matter. For the example, we don't actually need our actual damage. So, what I can do when I'm Legendary Alchemist is he has like the Giga Golem he can cast, right? That stays on the field for a few moments. You cast that as Alchemist, and then you swap to Reaper, and that Golem will now be doing Reaper's damage percent, but with an Alchemist attack. So it's a way to like make him deal a lot more damage than he otherwise would be. Little cheese strat for y'all. Yummy cheese. What's down here? That is a character who is Omega cheesable with Reaper. The only issue is I think the last time I played Reaper, I brought these two along together, but I also don't really care all that much. It's a really fun combo. For the same reasons I said a second ago. If you're playing as Alchemist, or if you're playing as Reaper, and you casted something before as the other character, it will do that attack with Reaper's damage. So that counts for the Meteor as well, like the Giga Meteor that Warlock can produce when he fully concentrates. So, and also this is dupe potential, I think. It's a rare pile, so it's probably not going to happen, but it was worth a shot. He doesn't have the Meteor, but I still think I want him. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Warlock time. Your Storm, if you were Petrified, you'd be more considerable. But we can also do stuff like this as well. Oh, okay, never mind. It ate the animation. I hate when that happens. It happens so much on concentration characters. We just got siege shotted, dude. But I was gonna cast the this and then swap to Reaper, and then that can, you know, for one, it's doing Reaper damage, but also it can produce souls, since it's, you know, it technically counts as Reaper dealing the damage since he's the one out. There's a lot of interesting things you can do with Alchemist or Reaper. Very cool character. I don't think I need to tell anyone that. Everyone loves this guy. But now it's serious time because we have to make it past these guys, and that's going to be pretty hard. One good thing we have going is the iframe is on the swap, and also just a lot of damage percent. But it's going to get pretty gnarly, I think, so I'm going into focus. It actually probably would have been easier with the Alchemist, which is funny, but I'm still happy with my Warlock. Oh, and also Revenge is going to be pretty helpful here. And that was a waste. You love to see it. We got to be careful here with killing her, because I definitely want to ride the merry-go-round here. It's very important to make sure that we make the phase 2 as easy as possible. Alright, now we can get some use out of this, unless it just misses the whole time. It missed the whole time. Nice. Oh, that hit her? Fuck. I did not think that would hit her. That is not good. Get the revenge. Also, we want to be out as Warlock for most of the fight. So we can do the iframe dodge on some scary moves. Right here would be a nice iframe dodge. It's looking good. I don't think we're going to lose here. And then we can just get another last resistance. No big deal. The only way I'm punished here is if I see a ambition. And then I might not take another last resistance. She gave me a nice big space there, so we didn't even need Reaper to dodge. And also we farmed her soul, so get fucked. A loser. Okay. We're through it. Feeling powerful, though Act 3, of course, is a nightmare, so, you know, no reason to let our guard down. Invisible Knife is here. Don't really care. I'm not doing an item damage run. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this item at all. Also, Reaper has extremely long skill cooldown, so... Oh, and also worth mentioning is we can now upgrade our Warlock to Legendary and start scaling our Arachna Shrine. So we're in good shape. A little harder, you know, a little scared, a little afraid. You know, we went through the fire and the flames, and also I got offered an aging. How much do I care about that? I actually don't think I care about aging. Because like we need like predicted pain or like something like that to make our attacks hit very hard. And you know, I also want last resistance for a little safety and peace of mind. We're gonna have high skill cooldown anyway, so I think aging's overkill. Excuse me, I had to blow my nose. That was getting out of control. All right. Start doing some Arachna scaling here. Get the Giga stat out of the way first. We're going to be really looking for an ability swapper. Not that, you know, like the good thing about Warlock is he's just good across the board. Like, no matter what skills he has, he's going to be doing pretty good work. But at the same time, we want the best skills. These aren't them. Though, really all I care about is Meteor. That's kind of the Warlock rule, I guess. I'm kind of shocked, by the way, that this guy over here didn't start launching missiles at me. I figured he might. But he behaved, which I appreciate, my good friend. Yeah, there's a lot of items that are going to be getting ditched here for this slime dupe. In fact, what do I want duped? Stigma leg would be okay. In fact, I don't care for any of this. I am actually considering leaving him in the cage. Like, what do I want duped here? This is not, like, I don't want this to be an item damage run, so I don't really care for this. It's also not getting that much use out of me. This would be fine, but it's boring. Same with this. This also would be fine, but it's boring. This one's, like, okay, but it's also, like I said, item damage. But I am looking to get Duel, so that would be okay. I just genuinely think I might be better off praying that I see him again later when my run is more defined. Because, like, to make sure that he dupes an item I want him to dupe, I'd have to delete so much, and we'd lose treasure 4 and gold % gain. It'd make my shops weaker. I genuinely think this is a very rare moment where you do not immediately use the slime. The odds of seeing him again, by the way, are fairly low, but I think it's worth rolling the die. Because even if I did dupe there, I get nothing out of it, basically. Like, I don't care about anything that he could possibly dupe. Get out of here. Oh, you too. Friggin' soccer ball, bro. No. The good thing is, like I said, we're high rolling our doors. We have giga resources. Even though the run right now does not have a lot of the stuff I want it to have, it likely will by the end, unless I'm really, really unlucky. Like, I'd have to be exceptionally unlucky to not find good stuff moving forward. Oh my god, just die, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Legion boosted Frieza is pretty scary. Can't say I like that. I'd like to avoid that in the future. Get out of here. I mean, a prohibited book is cool, but it's item damage, and I'm not looking to do that. I'm looking to do duel stuff. Like this. Kind of the perfect item, actually. Unless Lunar Ring's in this shop, you can take a hike. It's not looking good for you, little Solar Sword buddy pal. It's not looking good for you at all. Goodbye. Ooh. How about that Giga Gold % gain, though? I don't want to ditch this because Revenge is nice. And it's also gold % gain, but I can't ditch this because it's damage scaling. Could ditch this, but it's helpful for now. Could gold treasure. You can go, I guess. If I want a Revenge, I can buy it on the pedestal, which I will. Make sure I don't already have it. I don't. Temporary Revenge on the pedestal. Probably not for the long term, but in the short term, it's quite nice. We are, you know, we don't have reassembly, so I'm just being safe. I'm definitely a very safe player in a lot of regards. I don't like taking risks. I like to shore up, because like for me, Skul is a game that I get the most joy out of playing when I'm demonstrating consistency and winning consistently. So, like, what I care about most is getting to that golden victory screen, and I think buying a treasure on the pedestal has the highest odds of getting me there. Blow up, sir. Now, who was this? Oh, you are exactly who I want to see, actually. Give me meteors. Thank you. I don't really care for abyssal spikes, but that's fine. They'll be okay. They're not bad. They're really... Oh, like, if you're doing, like, crit items, they're good. But we're not. Also, Archdemon. That's, like, a perfectly takeable quint, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's better than nothing, and also it could be max HP in the future. Can't say I can complain, though I'll try and find a reason. I know y'all love my complaining and shit. I'll find a reason to bitch, don't worry. It's me we're talking about. Okay. He's like, huh? What the heck was that? Suddenly, I kind of feel like I'm on fire a little bit. I don't know, man. Fuck, I ain't gonna worry about it. Shit. I'm just a guard in a video game. It's not like you expect anything out of me. I'm the weakest creature to ever prowl. Sir. Alright, we're through it. Yeah. What are you gonna do about it? You're dead. How do they die, by the way? I've never really thought about it. Like, they just, like, perish as soon as you break their little Manatech doohickeys. I bet you if you read the dialogue, you'll know. But who the fuck reads that? You guys are always like, Haxa, read more. But, like, I know y'all aren't talking about that. Or dead. I have gold % gain coming out my ass, so you can actually take that. That's a concentration item. Don't get fooled by it, though. It's not good. It's not good here, especially, because we're not strike focused. We don't have crit. And even if you did, I don't think it'd be very good. I just don't really think that item's all that good in general. Just a personal preference, but hey. That's just a theory. It's also money. Thanks for the money, sir. I don't even have to, like, you know, count on my fingies if I made out like a bandit with that, because it's a unique for one, and two, I have gold percent gain, so I probably made like a ton of money on that. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad you did that. Thank you for making the battlefield way more annoying. However, I think our lasses are dead. One of them is. Go ahead, try and ult. See what happens. We're dead. Oh, okay. He had Duel on him? I don't even know how that happened. Maybe I dashed into him at the start, actually. Bomber, you should have showed up earlier, son. Not that it's even that good with Reaper. It's actually kind of weird. It allows for farming, kind of, but then the Kaboom just kills everything. Actually, you know what? It's probably actively bad to Kaboom and Reaper together. It's not like Reaper's swap is particularly powerful. Give me damage. I'm a damage slut today. I ain't got enough. I need more. We also need Wisdom 4, huh? There's a lot of inscription needs that we have not met yet. How did... I didn't... I am shocked he was caught in the blast. Alright, this should... Oh! Oh! Okay, it hit the top of the platform up there and instantly just killed everyone. It kind of threw me off. It's not what I was expecting to happen. What do you got today? Money! It's not even a lot of money. It really is like... When you get even like a common out of a treasure for a chest, I think you make more than you do if you get the money. Weird. Why is my attack speed? Oh, because of the fucking Arachna Shrine. Duh. Fucking idiot. Let me open the chest. Oh. Thank you. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Excuse me, I had to cough. I don't know why I always say excuse me. I just mute my microphone and you guys would be none the wiser. I guess it's just my southern hospitality kicking in. What do you got? Oh. Bro. I got to do it. I gotta. I don't like switching partners this late, but like, fuck. And also invested a lot of bone shards into that guy, but like, this is the classic duo, man. These are the OGs. These are the OG balance guys. They're together once again. We love to see them together. That's just a joke. Get out of here. And he also has Prison of the Damned. That was like the thing that really sold me, because you can do the same thing I've been talking about the whole time, where you cast Prison of the Damned and then swap out to your Reaper, and it'll be doing Reaper damage. Little gotcha gaming action. Yo. Oh. Okay. Sure. I think we have to get rid of gold percent gain now. I can get rid of this first. Goodbye. I'll break you even though it's against my better judgment. If it shows up in the shop again, we fucked up. The odds of that happening are pretty low, but I've been cucked harder before by Skul. This is... Ooh, it is Duel. Yeah, I'll take it, actually. We have 2 balanced skulls. We do not need Artifact 4, so I think maybe we can get rid of this. Actually, my inscriptions are technically done right now. Like, I can ditch this, though, of course, ditch this first. Buy Wisdom on the pedestal. And we can also buy Duel on the pedestal. This is good. Break the gold percent gain first. I wish this was not sitting behind this, because I do not want to buy this. Buy this. Get rid of this. And buy treasure or Duel on the pedestal. We also could do artifact 6 if I really wanted to. But I think some of this artifact stuff by the end of the run ideally won't be here. So, like, what are we looking to get rid of? This, technically. Actually, a lot of this stuff's kind of looking pretty permanent the more I look at it. Look at my damage. You guys like this? The Giga Ultimate Reaper run and Archlich. I cannot wait to see how fast we kill the fucking Chimera. The Chimera is going to turn into a cloud of pink mist and drift away in a breeze. She will be there one moment and then she will not be there the next. This run's going to be nutty. As long as I don't die. And maybe we'll even get lucky with a last second Giga Curse. You never know. Goodbye. This would be primo swap farming, but also I'm dying, so let's not. I think one thing this run's missing is Mutant. I took a lot of damage there, by the way, swap farming, so another lesson, or at least attempting to swap farm. Another important lesson. One day I will take it to heart the way I am expecting you guys to take it to heart. But you can learn through my actions and not make the same mistakes. So, yeah, I'm kind of just doing, you know, I'm teaching through error making. If that's, I was trying to think of a better word, but I couldn't. Making mistakes. I mean, that would be, objectively be better. Ignore everything I just said. We'll do the thing. Sadly, that missed. Oh, he's doing the, or she's doing the DVD screensaver attack. So what I want to do is this. Get some Archdemon value. If you didn't know, Archdemon's more powerful the further it is from the enemy it's attacking, for the record. Because I know I never ever use this Quint. And some people might not even know what it is. I'm being offered all the fucking, all the good crit items today. But I said no, and I said it and I meant it. Also, sad to get this after fighting Chimera. But in the long term, it's still better. So we'll just ditch that. Like, we lost 30 damage % for now, but in the future, it will be very nice. I'm honestly, you know, I'm going to hold out. Have a little copium. Because I think we can get a better curse than that. Like, don't know what it would be. Maybe Ready to Die. Not Ready to Die. OCD would be something I would like on this run. Especially Act 5 OCD, where it's like not threatening at all. That's just free damage amp. Can't go wrong with that. Man, this run's already so crazy. This run's nutty. Get him, Archdemon. Get no one at all. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, Archdemon. The sad thing is I actually wouldn't mind an ability swapper on our Archlich. Not because like The Prison of the Damned is great, but without ability spam items, I don't really care too much for the like very quick cooldown attack. Which, how much? What's the cooldown? 1.6 seconds. Yeah, you can spam the fuck out of that. But without ability spam items, it's not that good. Magic Amp, please. Nothing else. Well, attack speed's fine. Max HP's always welcome. But Magic Amp. That's fine. I'll take it. And that's a Hope Slasher, which normally I'd be very happy to see, but not today. Let's take Ravenlord. I was pretty impressed with it the last time I had it. It's funny because I had just oh, that's so good. I mean, I think Stigma Leg probably goes here. Even though Stigma Leg's still good, I don't think it's... This is giving me damage percent. And crit damage, which isn't super important, but it's, like, fine. I just think this does more for me. But now we have this item, which is really good. And now my damage is even better. Good stuff, man. This run's kind of coming together in the most major way possible. I'm very happy about it. Can't get too comfortable, though. It is Skul the Hero Slayer. A very unforgiving game. We do not have reassembly. Always gotta remember and keep yourself grounded until I start, like, inevitably mocking the first hero when I start beating the shit out of him, and then he, like, laser beams me and I lose almost all my HP instantly. Classic Haxa moment. Ouch. And you are dead. None of this is good. We're almost done with our Arachna Shrine, actually. This is... Wow, we are so high rolling our doors. We're not even at the Adventurer yet. I've been saving this Death Trap for the Adventurer. And I'm just holding on to it. I could have had like 3 Death Traps by now. Kind of wish I did a little swap farming in here. But like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Swap farming at this stage is meaningless. And we're also in this bind, quote unquote, that we're in because of swap farming, so... Execute would be nice to have if it was on different items. I honestly don't think there's any adventure here that I'm really scared of. The scariest one is him. That's what I was going to say. Even then, though, I don't think he's scary. He just has, like, the most HP, and that's very annoying. Alright, we'll do the thingy here. Take that damage as, with Reaper damage, but a Archlich attack. We're killing him so fast that, yeah, he did his ultimate before he did his mid ult. Goodbye. You will not be missed. I don't think we're done yet, but we're close. Maybe we are. I think we're 1 off. No, we're done. Alright, no more skull rooms. Right, guys? We all know I'm gonna pull through this time and not actually go in a skull room, as I am very well known to do. Not at all a reoccurring moment that happens to me a lot, where I just autopilot into skull rooms. You know what? You can. I don't even have any debuffs, so I don't gotta cleanse. Oh, I almost did it. I almost did it. I caught myself. Y'all thought. If you guys are doing believers and doubters at home, I'm sure the doubters were rubbing their hands together. But not today. I kind of got that dog in me today. He's going. Roo! This is good. It's a way to get revenge back. But at the same time, the build is pretty filled up. There's not a lot of room for anything, really. I could just take it for a little extra life, I guess. Like if I'm really that scared, which I'm not. I could get rid of this. If I break it, it's only 10% less damage. And technically it's more because we have the collection desire value. So I'm gonna do it actually. The problem is that we have to get through our last resistance before we can break it. Because the way it prioritizes things is if you don't have last or reassembly, whatever you got first is the first to go. So I have to die twice in the drone fight if I want to min-max this, and then get another last resistance, which I think I want to do. Because I'm not actually afraid of dying against Dark Skull, or Alexander for that matter. Which means, if I'm saying that, why do I have last resistance at all, you might say. Peace of mind. Literally, that's it. And this also might be a skull room I might have fucked up. I was too busy thinking about other things. I genuinely, oh, thank you, Raven Lords. This might be a skull room. If it's not a skull room, it's because of luck. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking about other things. Cyclops is good. I'm gonna stick with Ravenlord though, because he just kind of was a bro there, and I kind of like him for it. So in the drone fight, as long as I remember, which I think I will, I gotta die twice. Like Sekiro. And look! Look! The Gambit, guys! The fucking Gambit! It paid off! Some of you may have been shaking your heads at home. You've been like, Haxa, what are you doing, dude? You always let the slime out, bro. Unless he's in Act 1 or something. But if you have any items, you let him out. And I went in another skull room. I can't be bragging too hard here. But, yeah, this paid off. Although, there's still a decent chance I don't take this. I will, however, delete the Hate Stone. And we'll roll from here. Yes, indeed. Now we have Duel 5. I think I have Duel on the pedestal. So, let's see. One Duel, and Duel on the pedestal. So, yes. That frees up a pedestal slot. It gives me Execute. We can buy Revenge, Heirloom, or Misfortune. Probably Revenge. And we are absolutely high on life. The enemies could not be more afraid of me, and they are rightful to be as afraid as they are. This is a Giga run to end them all. And the enhanced inscription on this build is Duel Plus. So, just to give you an idea of how strong we are going to be. Like, we're not even done. The Omega high roll door count. That is a fucking... Is this a skull room? It might be. It might be. I wasn't thinking about it. Not that it really matters. It's not. Okay. And, you know, letting the remaining one out is meaningless, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's probably going to give me a Nat Legendary. He did. Thanks, man. Where were you? I don't know. 2 acts ago. No, this is good. More doors? What the fuck is happening, man? This is like the insane door count run. You do not see these often. Like every room possible, basically. Alright, there's our Joan door. We gotta be careful not to kill Joan too quickly. Because I do want to die. Twice. I could not cleanse here. That'd be a funny meme. I'm gonna cleanse though. Mostly because I'm not sure if the debuffs go away for the rest of the game if you don't cleanse there. Like, I actually don't know that. I would assume they do, but I'm not rolling that die. We probably should not really attack Joan much at all in Phase 2 because, like, the meteors from Artifact 5, because... Actually, do I have... I don't think I have Artifact 5 anymore. I think I have Artifact 4. That's much better. You're gone. I guess I won't be using Death Trap here. Because, like, you know, we don't want to insta-kill her. Oh, whoops. Alright, Joan. Do your worst, actually, please. Like, unironically, do your worst. I'm kind of begging you. I probably won't attack her. Once I get her to half, I'm going to stop, I think. Alright, yeah, that'll do. As you can see, there's a lot of passive damage effects. The fucking Raven Lord. Ooh. Oh, Raven Lord, don't do it. There's one death. Dude, I'm trying to die. Please. Okay. Kill her. Alright. We did the min-max. That was a little rough there. It was really hard to keep her alive. Oh, dude, this is so good here. This is so good here. Holy shit. I actually am getting rid of this. 100%. Go. Be gone. This is so insanely good here. So no Giga Curse here. That's fine. Because I'm happy with Predicted Pain. Alright, we are on track for a very easy victory. Like, really easy. The worst thing that can happen here, and I dare to even speak it into the fucking existence, into the ether. You guys know it, or at least some of you may know it. Animet has 100 years. That would be bad. I don't think it'd get me killed, but it might lose us if we're especially unlucky. It might lose us the last resistance. Thank you for not cucking me that hard, game. I could not be more grateful. I'm doing the Japanese bow. Alright, that'll do just fine. On the low, I do kind of wish I could grab this, but it's fine. Here's our kit. Oh, wait, the pedestal. Oh, I forgot. I fucked up with the pedestal. Fuck. It's not a big deal, though. I would have taken Revenge, but it's fine. We don't need it. The kit's good. Actually, let me slow roll over everything. Just forgot the fucking pedestal, so I got a little annoyed. Just so people who don't know what they're doing and don't know the items yet can like pause and read what each of these does. So here you go. Every one of those is doing something important. Not having Revenge sucks, but I really don't think it matters. I'm not just coping. I'm coping a little bit, but like, it's not like the run is gonna be made or broken by Revenge. I don't think, because we're doing enough damage on our own to not really need to have to heal through the, you know, scary moments. I wish I would have remembered though. Little last second soul farming here. Might even be worth... I mean, this is like a level of min-maxing I personally just hate, so I don't think I'm going to do it. But like, doing Demon King Castle Defense for like 10 extra damage %, if even that. It's like, that's just too memey. I know I always say don't miss a min-max, but like I should stop saying that because I think it promotes it promotes, I don't know. People get mad at me when I miss something extremely small. But stuff like that is like meaningless. Man, I wish that would have been on top of him. If that was hitting him, he'd be so dead. But my man's already cooked. Yeah. Now, the only thing that sucks about that is it's going to take longer for it to appear on the Dark Hero, who is who we really want it to be hitting. But the timer is counting down right now during this cutscene, so that's quite nice. I wish I was at his LICH right now so we would have the Death Trap timer also counting down. Get him! Get his ass! Also, Ravenlord, go. Dead. That's the Ravenlord difference. Like, the time slowdown with the Ravenlords doing that are what allowed us to do that. So, good job, Ravenlord. You know, it didn't take long for me to start liking Ravenlord, but I think I'm a convert. Like, one video I was like, Ravenlord, I don't like him that much. I think it's a weird quint. And then, like, the next one I was like, dude, Ravenlord's actually kind of sick, actually. That's my audience teaching me things that that otherwise shut my mind to. So shoutouts to the audience. You guys are pretty cool. One thing we have to be at least aware of here, and it's something you should be aware of if you are using Duel Plus, is Duel Plus can only apply to one enemy at a time. And when you take your enhanced inscription, a dummy, like a target practice dummy, pops out of the ground. And if you attach Duel Plus to that, wait, where is it? Oh, he's right here. We did it. Okay, so yeah, we attached Duel Plus to him. We have to kill him now, or else we can't take it into the Dark Skull fight. Though, actually, hang on, the Ravenlords might actually cut me. I have to use it. Okay, we gotta hurry. I hope to God that the Ravenlords didn't apply Duel to that while we were walking away. If they did, hopefully they can just kill it. I have to see if we can apply Duel Plus to Dark Skull here. I can't tell if I did. No, I did. Okay, yeah. He's Duel Plus. Alright, my man. You are not going to have a good time, sir. I just want you to know. Also, get Ravenlorded. Dude, it's doing so much. Oh, wow, dude. Like, props to Ravenlord. I don't know. Ravenlord is doing so much damage here. You know, shout out to the fucking guy in the comment. I wish I knew your name. I remember I replied to you, like, joking and saying, like, nah, Ravenlord sucks. And now look where I'm at. I love him. He's such a lovable lug. How could you hate him? What was, like, me a month ago thinking? Oh, I lost, I was too lost in the sauce there. But it's fine. We're gonna send him into the Giga ult here. We have Reaper iframes to dodge this without even having to try. Which is always nice. Get attacked. Okay. Did a little extra damage to him there. Sucks that the Joan beam is out right now. But I don't think it matters. Because we're going to kill him very quickly after this anyway. Dodged. And now you are hopefully dead. The interesting bit here is, unironically, this is the kind of run where Tibia is questionable because we're not doing item damage. Though at the same time, it's still Tibia and crit is 50% amplification. But let's read some of these over here. 3 skills. The next skill's damage is amplified by. That's terrible. That's also bad. That's bad. These are all memes. Yeah, it's Tibia. It's, you know, it is what it is. I don't get... They should have made the skill damage one deal more amp, basically. Because, like, crit already is 50% amplification. That's only 5% more. And the Tibia is, like, an overtime effect, whereas that's, like, one of your skills every once in a while gets amp. And it's more than likely going to be the singular chain attack from our Archlich. Because that's the one we're spamming the most. We're definitely better off doing this. Now, Artifact's going to cuck me here. Oh, wait, actually did. I'm shocked. No pillars. In fact, what actually ended up cucking me was the Joan Beam. Good job, Joan Beam. Get him, boys. Goodbye. Dude, I'm telling you right now, fucking Raven Lord is so insane right now. Like, it's doing so much work. I profusely apologize to Raven Lord and also the commenter, and I'm doing the Japanese bow, so you can't be upset with me. But it's very good. You know what? I'm gonna say something crazy. Maybe better than Shadow Knights. Not at clearing rooms, but just as an overall damage quint, it might well be. Getting thrown off by slowness there. Classic. Ooh, that rift came really close. Holy shit. You absolutely never want to get rifted, ever. Being rifted is, like, horrific. We'll save our death trap for the debris phase because I want to avoid it. So we'll use it to give ourselves a free out. Also, I want to, you know what? He's dead. Fucking kill him. I was gonna say do it with Reaper's damage, but, like, it's not important. He's gone. He's gone, Chief. There ain't shit you can do about it. So long, au revoir. Toodaloo. All the goodbye-isms. My man didn't make it very far. Alright. Now all we gotta do is get past this. We have a last resistance on deck. We are not dying here. Activate the tibia here. Kind of wouldn't mind Raven Lord getting the final blow, but... Oh, no, there's a Raven right there. You're dead. Goodbye. Good job, Raven Lords. GG's. I don't know if that windscreen worked the way I wanted it to. It did not. That's just classic 1.8 windscreens, though. Alright, yeah, the only thing this run was missing was the revenge, but we didn't need it. But it would have been nice to have, and also I should be more aware about making mistakes like that. You know, it's like a silly mistake to make. I was just going too fast, got distracted. But ultimately not a big deal. This run was absolutely nutty and pretty much the perfect duel run, I would say. The only thing I wish we had more was like some Giga Curses, but we just weren't offered anything. And that's like, you know, it happens. Curses are random, so it's not like you can expect to get curses. The shyness was more than enough, and I'm grateful for that. But yeah, this is like exactly what I want out of a duel run. Extremely high damage percent. With something like this further amplifying our damage. Two of the best duel items in the game. Another mana suppressor. Fucking chalice. So many extremely just giga dense damage scaling items, all coming together to just make us deal absurd damage with dual plus on top of it all, and not to mention the stars of the show, the fucking Raven Lords just melting enemies who get stuck in the spot. Like, if we can trap them in place with this or Prison of the Damned, and there's even like an intersection at all of Ravens that can like link up their fucking like force fields or whatever to overcross the enemy, like they just melt nearly instantly. So that was just a beautiful example of the power of Quints, especially Raven Lord in particular. I'm always trying to emphasize that Quints are, like a lot of people I think kind of just like are like focused on Orc and they think Orc is great and then no other Quints matter at all. But there's plenty of Quints in Skul the Hero Slayer that are worth your time. Ravenlord is one of them, and I only recently started believing this, so I can't preach too hard about that. But, like Medusa, Succubus, Slime, there's so many good Quints out there that aren't Orc, though Orc is still the best one. Like, I'm not in denial of that. I'd have to be a fool and blind. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed making it for you. Runs like this are not runs I do very often. I'm not much of a raw damage percent kind of guy. I like item damage archetypes. But when you get Archlich and you get Reaper together and you are scaling your damage that high, like you gotta do it. You gotta go for the duel. And luckily we got the Indomitable Will and like really, really, really good duel items. This one's okay, but like, I mean, it was still doing good stuff. I've been saying I want to take this item more often, so I'm glad I have it here. But yeah, I think that's really all I have. Hopefully you guys had fun and enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.